This is part 2 of the introduction to Google Classroom. So last time we created our class. Right now we don't have any students yet, and again we can just use that code to enroll our students, but I wanted to show you where you can make some changes. So if I wanted to rename this class, or if this was last year's class and I want to archive it, I can do that. I can also create a new class, or even if you are enrolled as a teacher in Google Classroom, you do have the option to join in classes. So you and your PLC members could make a class where you share documents, or again, you can be co-teachers on each other's. But this is where I want to show you this folder. This folder is going to link to my Google Drive, where automagically a folder has been created called Classroom. And inside this Classroom folder, it has made another folder where each class that I create, so this is my Room 13 class that corresponds to this Google class. Inside this folder is the assignment that I created. So this Getting Started with Google. And what's cool is once there are a lot of students in my class who have clicked on this assignment, inside here I will have the list of all the students and be able to click and see in real time how they're doing. All right, so this was in a Google Classroom called the Sanger Unified New Teachers, and this was the presentation, and I wanted them to each be able to have a copy to make their own changes. So with this, it automatically gives them a name. It adds the student's name to it. The students didn't have to do that at all. So I can click and I can see their progress. I can also leave comments and suggestions in with the comment feature. So again, that is the folder that shows up in the corner of your Google Classroom. There's another way to get to it once you're in here. It is on the About page. So About shows the location of the Google Drive folder. The last thing is the calendar. We haven't used this so much in Sanger Unified, but we would really encourage to be able to use this calendar for your assignments. Any assignments that you put a due date on automatically will be synced with that calendar so that your students can keep track of their assignments. There's one other feature that we wanted to share, and that comes from the students. So let me go back to this class, and we have the Students tab. So you have some students where you've allowed all students can post and comment, but there's a couple students or one student who's abusing this power. You can choose that student, and then you can mute that student. You can also, if a student has moved, you can remove that student from your class. On the stream, it also gives you that option. So if on a post, a student wasn't really following directions, you can delete that post and also choose to mute that student from there. And then again, on the Students tab, you could unmute that student if they had already been muted. All right, so that's kind of your version 2.0 of Google Classroom. Hope you have a great day.